What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nuttyfoodiefitness here. Today we're doing a full day of eating Korean foods. I think I got inspired in last week's YouTube video when I created the masterpiece that was sushi. Did someone find that funny? Before we start master chefing in this video, please go ahead and like this video. Thank you so much. I will hold up my end of the bargain and I am going to make absolute bangers of dishes today. What is breakfast? Do we go savoury oats or do we go bibimbap? I hope that's how you say it. Rice, fried egg on top, some spring onions, some soy sauce. I think there's butter involved, bit of kimchi, or we go savoury oat bowl. Basically the same kind of thing, right? Let me know in the comments what you would go for. I'm thinking savoury oats just because variety and all of that. So, I actually cannot remember the last time I had a savoury breakfast. I'm okay having a savoury breakfast when it's brunch, but when it's first thing in the morning, I will always have sweet. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, guys. But I'm excited to just try different foods. In fact, I could even make this a series. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, like we've not even started the video, but let me know if this happens to be a roaring success of a video. Let me know from what country I should start eating next. Do we want Turkish food for 24 hours? Japanese? You let me know. Apparently with these oats, you can use a vegetable or like chicken broth, or you can just use milk. I should show you what I'm cooking. Whilst the oats are doing their thing, I'm gonna start preparing spring onion. I've got some mixed chili, have a little for colour. I'll do one fried egg on top. But am I adding butter? I can already tell this video is going to be a little bit chaotic because the internet says many things. One website, it says a traditional Korean breakfast typically consists of a complete set of dishes. You will find grilled mackerel fish and various meats. These are accompanied by banchan, including the iconic kimchi. The bibimbap that I was talking to you guys about is essentially fried rice situation which used butter, soy sauce. I mean, should I do the same thing but with the oats? I think so. You know, I don't do measuring. We're just gonna add a little bit of butter. Adding butter to anything is never gonna make it taste worse. We're gonna add some soy sauce. I literally give everyone full permission to tell me how wrong I am doing things. We need a little bit of sesame oil in there as well. Also need to cook that egg. The oats are done, fried egg. I'm gonna use this bowl just so then I can spread things out. The bowl might look a bit big. Okay. Definitely smell the soy sauce, put it that way. We'll put spring onions from a height. And now I'm about to add something that I don't know, I don't know, okay? I don't know. One of the things that was said was mackerel. Not me about to put a mackerel fillet in with my breakfast. The judgment's gonna be really high in this video. That I know for sure. I don't know how wrong we've got it here, okay? How outrageous is this? Does it pass? I don't know. In order to get me and the food in shot, I have to basically just hold the bowl up here. Do we mix it all up? I think we do. I mean, I should have tried the oats on their own first. I will. Kind of a bit more hidden underneath. Right, let's see. I mean, it tastes buttery. It's not bad. It's just a little bit odd because it's oats. You just think it's gonna be sweet, but it's not. I'm just mixing it all up. This is my first time ever having mackerel for breakfast. Not Korean saying.
Saying we've never had mackerel for breakfast.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm gonna mix it all up. I think had I done this with rice, it would have seemed more normal. The thing about me is, you know that whatever I make, however wrong it is, you know I'm still gonna eat it all. So it's definitely a different experience. I think what's throwing me off is the egg with the oats. It makes the texture like mushy. Maybe I shouldn't have mixed it all. Nearly £4 for that. This whole video started because someone told me to make said thing in the next video, and I looked it up and I was like, I have to make that. Oh shit. So that was breakfast. I don't quite know what to think about that. The texture was off and it's probably my fault. So guys, I'll be honest, very little time has passed since you last saw me, but the sun has come out, so I'm making the most of the fact that I can, for once, use a bit of natural light and not have to turn all the lights on. So lunch is gonna be a little bit easier, not gonna require much preparation at all, because dinner, there's so many ingredients, there's gonna be a lot. In fact, I'll also make a dessert. What were we doing again? Oh yeah. Step 1, boil the kettle. Step 2, wait for said kettle to boil. And kettle's boiled. Step 3, get your designated noodles. I feel like noodles and rice are both staples, so I felt like I had to have noodles in this video. It says, open lid up to this line. My Korean's getting good. I don't like that I can't really see what's going on. I'm gonna open it a little bit more. This is the seasoning. This is not gonna work out because like, oh right, okay, they're assuming you're not a vlogger, hold up. Gonna leave that there for 3 minutes. Given the noodles say gourmet spicy, I may need a little something sweet. What is it?
Dalguyu.
Dalguyu. Dalguyu. Although that's weird, because it's saying it as if it's with a T, but online it was with a D, like dalguyu. Basically, we're making a sweet strawberry syrup. Big batch of strawberries, not so red on the top, so I am gonna chop a little bit off, but I will never waste strawberries like some people do. But usually this works, like taking the whole thing off, but because it's a little bit whiter, I am gonna chop it. I don't know where the masher is, so I'm just gonna try and do it with a fork. It doesn't need to be fully mashed up, but there are still a few pieces in there, so it needs a bit more work. I know you use caster sugar for baking, but like, is there any difference? I'll go with that and then we'll see. And then you add in some lemon juice. I have 2 varieties here. Again, I'm not sure on the measurements, but we're gonna give it a good... I'm just gonna leave that to one side. Let's go back to our noodles. I was expecting them to like turn red. The broth is pretty red. The noodles look quite plain. Looking at the packaging, I can't really work out what flavor it's meant to be. Like, it doesn't say chicken noodle or anything, it just says gourmet spicy. I did once upon a time do the Korean spicy noodle challenge. And you know, I'm not very good with spice, but I actually really, really liked it. Very Moorish. Cheers, guys. Really good. They are quite hot, but very, very Moorish. No! Such an idiot. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. Overall, I'm very much enjoying this experience. I am, however, gutted that I couldn't get hold of rice cakes in the supermarket. Not like your typical, like, rice cakes. They kind of look like I always see, like, mukbangers especially try them and like ASMRers. I'm just gonna put a photo on the screen because otherwise I'm gonna make absolutely no sense. But it was a bit of an unsuccessful trip. I tried to go to 3 different supermarkets and none of them had it. And none of them had this specific, I think it's called gochujang. It's like a chili paste and there was none anywhere. I had to basically buy a Korean meal kit just to get the sauce because it came with it. But I've opened the thing and it's literally the tiniest amount. We've just got to roll with it. I'd give these so messy to eat. Also, could you imagine me trying to eat noodles with chopsticks? Absolutely no way. It's getting hotter and hotter. So good though. I do think I prefer though the most popular fiery noodles. Let me know in the comments if you're an OG subscriber and saw me do that challenge. I did it with my younger cousin Paquito at the time. I don't know what it is that they put in here. It's too hot for me to drink, but yet I've got to keep drinking it because it's addictive. Guys, I'm getting hot. I did say that I was gonna need something to cool me down. Back to the dessert station. Appropriate glass we're gonna use. Okay, so we're gonna basically, shit. It's because you guys are watching so intently, it's making me nervous. You're literally watching everything that I do. How would you feel if someone was watching you, like, cook and eat? I could have mashed it a little bit more, but we're gonna go with that. Top it with milk. Guys, look at the colours. That is so cool. Presentation purposes. Just to make it extra fancy, we're gonna go, wow. And there we have it. Our strawberry milk dessert. The only really thick straw I have is this one from my Stanley, so I'm gonna use that. Right, don't judge. I don't think it's sweet enough. Maybe it's because I meant to mix it and all I got was milk. Add the rest of this. So you're gonna eat the garnish because that's just completely in the way. This is a way sweeter, improved version, okay? Incredible. That is fantastic. That is something else. I literally cannot stop. There's literally no way I can put this down. No way. I want more. The longer you leave it, I'm sure the flavour gets more intense. Have a little more patience. Who's judging me? I don't know why that's so fun to do. I am kind of gutted I'm not doing this video in like central London because I know I could get like Korean corn dogs and I could go to like legitimate Korean convenience stores and get loads of snacks to try out. But what I am gonna do is see if potentially in one of the newsagents that I've yet to go in that seems to have like a lot of random things, like potentially I can find a couple of Korean snacks to try out in this video. What are the odds that what I just had I found in this newsagent? But I'm not having much luck. I really had a feeling that I would find it here. Unsuccessful mission. Disappointment is what I've come home with. For some reason, I really thought that these newsagents had way more international foods than I thought. I even asked the guy in the second newsagent if there was any Korean snacks and he just looked at me like, yeah, no. But I got 2 things and I'm really clutching at straws here. Please don't laugh at me, but when I did a Google search for popular Korean drinks, Dalgona coffee came up, banana milk came up, aloe vera juice came up. I picked up an aloe vera drink and I've also picked up a banana milk. That newsagent had basically one item of everything. Like, there was no copies of anything. Like, this is your only banana milk. There was like one tuna sandwich. There was one sausage sandwich. There was just like one of everything, and it just... When I picked out this banana milk, every single thing in that fridge was falling on top of each other, as if no one has ever got a drink from that fridge ever before. I am really disappointed because I thought I was going to come out with such a medley of snacks to... This is so full I can't even open it.
Cheers to this definitely not being a very typical Korean drink.
I do quite like these just because it's got those little bits in it. Damn it. So as you can see, the next meal requires quite a few components. For the next meal, I'm going to be making bibimbap. Bibimbap? Is it bibimbap or bibimbap? It's bibimbap or bibimbap. The term bim bim means mixing and bap is cooked rice. That makes sense. So as I said, I bought this whole bloody kit because it came with gochujang paste, and this is how much paste I got. This is what I was actually looking for. I was looking for a big tub of it. I might roll a bit of music and do a bit of time lapse. We need some honey. I'm kind of half winging it, half remembering what I've seen other people do. No quoting on quantities here. Next I'm going to chop up the steak. That's the main reason I'm doing this quite early, because I want it to marinate in the sauce. This is literally smelling sensational. Are you witnessing how extra I'm being? Thank you, thank you. Salty. What's next? Why are these mushrooms so cute? I mean, the price wasn't cute, but they're cute. They look like little umbrellas. Fuse these in garlic. Do you know what I just did? I just stood here watching the mushrooms thinking, why is nothing happening? That would help. Watch this just fully disintegrate into nothing. By the way, some time has passed. Now it's actually time to eat. I've got the rice on the go, and then I'm just gonna cook the spinach now. I'm gonna chuck in some sesame seeds for some texture. See what I mean? I was meant to swim today, but today just turned into a rest day. I said to my coach, so didn't swim, and I sent him this gift. You just said fair. It's fine. If you're watching this and you haven't had a rest day in a while, maybe this is your sign. Right, I'm now gonna cook up the meat that has been doing its thing for a while. Just gonna add a little bit of oil. It should have been sesame oil, but I did forget to buy that. I don't want this to be chewy, I want it to be nice and soft and tender. Just tried a piece and it tastes absolutely incredible. We need a fried egg on top. If that beef is anything to go by, holy damn, we've created something beautiful. There's not gonna be enough space. I'm telling you right now, this is the most beautiful tasting beef I have ever made. That's gonna go right in there, right in the middle. Oh, it's so good. I hope it's looking just as good through the screen because, wow. Egg on top. She's only gone and done it. Have I made the Koreans proud? That is what I want to know. This bowl weighs so much. Fully loaded bowl. I'm gonna mix it all up because that's what you need to do. Cheers, guys. Bestest dish I have ever made in my entire life. Beef is absolutely incredible. I feel so bad for Grant. He's not here. He doesn't get to experience this. It's got so much flavour. The textures are on point. I can't believe I made this. I'm really not quite ready to part with this. Final mouthful of goodness. You know I need a dessert. And bit of a questionable one. I'm okay with you giving me a little bit of criticism for this because I could have done better. I should have done better. I actually feel like maybe I should do a part 2 to this video and go and venture in to the Korean street food bits that they have in London. Want to try a good corn dog. Oh, I love it because it tastes so artificial. So good. And artificial. Once open, keep refrigerated. I mean, I'm drinking that all. And I did also pick up limited edition Korean My Protein snacks. If you look, the ones that have these little stars, they're the Korean ones. See? The star signals Korean edition. There at the top it's labelled. So I'm probably going to have a couple of these. Although I have eaten really nice dishes and that dinner, phenomenal, I haven't eaten enough for me today. I just thought I'd be able to get hold of more Korean snacks and so that I could eat that throughout the day. But alas, couldn't find them. Hence why we're ending on this note. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I did what I could with what I had. Let me know what cuisine I should next eat for 24 hours. Stay nutty, my friends. If you made it this far in the video, comment banana milk.
Koreans eat peanut butter.
Shh. I won't tell anyone if you don't tell anyone. Let's just